Hi guys, I'm just gonna show you how I plan on mounting the plywood to the new frame I just assembled. This one's I'm doing a little different. I'm not using carriage bolts this time around. Problem with the carriage bolts is when they're on, you crush them into the wood and you still have the little hump on the top. It makes it difficult to put, like a 2x3 over it. So I just saw another YouTube video. I saw the guy who builds Shastas and stuff. He showed these off. They're just like little called T-nuts. Sell them at Lowe's and Home Depot. They're really cheap. So all you have to do is drill a hole, put them in, and you run your bolt from the bottom down. Instead of carriage bolts, you go from the top down. You just go from them, bottom up. And when you put it down or put it in, you basically just tighten it up, and the more you tighten it, the little teeth in there sink right into the wood. So I have a bunch more to do yet, but doing it this way, I can get all the wood drilled out and T-nuts in place. That way I can go ahead and rubberize the wood, top and bottom. And then when I go to put it back on, everything's going to line up, and all I have to do is run the bolt back through the bottom, tighten it up. And then once you're done, any of the excess bolt that's sticking up, you could just take a grinder or a sawzall. I'm just going to use a sawzall, and you just cut it flush. And that's it. That way I can go ahead and pre-drill everything, get all the T-nuts installed and everything else, and then when the time comes, all I have to do, like I said, is just reassemble everything. And the other issue with these put together trailers is it has a bolt that, sticks out the top all the way around. So the only thing I did was take the plywood, make sure it's lined up, and just take a hammer and just make a indentation of where it is. And I just took a 3/8 wood bit and just reamed it out, and then it sits flush. Now, the other thing with these trailers too is, I don't know if it's going to see with the light, but they have a little drop off right here. So what I have is, I have some aluminum pieces that fit perfectly. So I have to cut it to length all the way across, and then I'm just going to go ahead and paint that aluminum black when we paint the frame. The trailer frame's going to be black. So once we paint all that, you won't even see it in here, and it'll keep the wood from bowing down in the middle, because it's probably can't see it, but once this is tightened down, it's gonna bow, and obviously that's no good. So I have enough aluminum pieces where I can put it, on all the major support pieces going across. I still have to put the T-nuts in the center yet. But I'm just going to mark it from the bottom, and I'm going to take the wood off and then put them in. I'm just going to use my impact drill to tighten the bolts down and crush these in. And once it's in place, if it doesn't go down far enough, I'm just going to take like a little 15 millimeter socket and just tap it down a little bit more so it's a little more flush. That way I can take the 2x3 and not have to worry about it, and I can just lay it straight across when I do the framing. Okay, I still have to put a 2x3 across here, and my other build I had to mark where they were, and then I had to drill out the bottom of the 2x3 so it'll sit over the carriage bolt, and it was just a pain. So I'm trying to avoid that this time around, make it a little bit easier on myself. Yeah, these things are nice. I just get a little 5/16 bolts. Tractor Supply, you get them by the pound. I just bought a crap ton of them. So you can use like 1.5 inches, 5/16. Yep. And it's got washers for the underside. They're grade 8 ones, so don't have to worry about those. And we already have the insulation. We'll have to get some more, I think. 2's not going to be enough. It's got some 1-inch. And we actually went with maple for the walls. Stuff is not cheap. $53 a sheet plus tax. So yeah, Don't want to mess this stuff up. I got 2 of them. Because we're going to do a blue stain on it. So hopefully by the middle of the week sometime. I'm in no hurry for this project. I want it to last a while because it's winter time now. Take my time with it. But yeah, the carriage bolts or the T-nuts are nice. I just got them drilled out, ready to go. Yeah, that way when I take it off and everything's going to line right back up again. After we get it rubberized, I'm just going to rubberize right over them. Be perfect. I gotta cut these little ends off too here. Get the grinder and cut the welds and then get the sanding disc on it. That's no big deal. And that's the thing with these Harbor Freight trailers is they're a freaking nightmare. But it's either that or spend $1,200–1,300 on a trailer, and I don't have that kind of money. But my first build was on a Harbor Freight trailer, and that's holding up nicely. So getting there. Yeah, a little snowstorm outside right now, so garage is warm. Yep, so we're gonna do this one a blue build. It's gonna have blue aluminum on the wall and the outer wall, and it's gonna have white for the roof. I still have two pieces left over from the last build, so I think all I'm gonna need is 1 sheet of white. So that'll cut the cost down. Yep. And this one's gonna have 1 battery in it. That's about it. I'm gonna install 4 recessed lighting in here, and I'm gonna put a dimmer on it. So that'd be pretty cool. So whoever buys it can have it dim, bright, whatever they want. Yep. Yeah, the maple's gonna look nice with a blue stain to it. My girlfriend's gonna work on that this week. We got a test piece of wood here. I'm gonna cut it into 4 sections. Let her try different variations of it. See how well that's gonna, which way looks better for it. Yeah, and I'm probably just gonna do the carpeted ceiling for it. Kind of like that look, so I might stick with that. Yep. Another build. Still haven't sold the other one yet. My mini one. It's just I don't know if it's be able to see it, but it's just outside in the snow. That was my other one. Yeah, that's the way it goes. But thought I'd show a little progress update on this little one. Yeah, we're only doing 4x8 for it. I don't want to do a 4.5 or anything. Just do a strictly 4x8. Try to keep it simple. And that's about it. Like I said, just keeping busy this winter. Just gonna take my time with it. And if I get to this one done fast, I'll save up and start another build. Even if I don't have this one sold yet. I'm just it's a hobby. I have something to do in the winter. But yeah, it'll look really nice once we get the wood done, rubberized and everything else. Then we're just gonna go ahead and paint the frame. And once all that's done and dry, then we'll just go ahead and remount all that, and I can get to work on doing the shape of the what shape I want Teardrop to be. So, not doing a galley, just a regular Teardrop. And there'll be, like I said, there'll be 110 in here, and they'll have ports to plug in USBs and cigarette lighter stuff and all that stuff in here too. So, make it practical for anybody who needs it. Yep. Alright, well I just thought I'd do a quick little progress update on the Teardrop here. Just gonna nickname it New Blue for now. Yep. And it still sucks. The doors are so freaking expensive for it. It's like $400 for a door. It's crazy. So we gotta order the door next month, and gonna hold off on the windows for a while. So that's like another $150 with shipping. So it's almost $300 for 2 windows. I'm gonna do the same size as what I have in our Teardrop 24 by 20. So I'm just gonna do a regular roof vent with a fit little fan in it, so that's another 40-50 bucks. So yeah, that's where it is now. So all right, any questions, comments, post them below. See ya.